Ah, yes. What a beautiful day. Beautiful day to do a show. Everybody, hello. Still here. David Wilson, Business Savage, talking about the Savvee Show. We are about a little over an hour away from moving on through season seven of the Savvy Show. Say that 3 times fast. Season 7 of the Savvy Show, the Black history of business. So this is an exciting season. I've been talking about this for a long time. And this show coming up is vital to really understanding the Black history of business, and especially in America. I don't know about abroad, but we need to put all of the pieces together. I'm excited to do that today by giving you a piece of information many of you don't have, a piece of history many of you are not aware of. I think there's more awareness now because we've approached I don't want to call it an anniversary. Just it's been whenever we hit milestones, right? Things are brought to light, revisited, what have you. But it's and there's more to it than just this one event, but the Black Wall Street Massacre, and it is something people typically don't like talking about stuff like this because it was bloody and happened a long time ago and just makes people uncomfortable. And it should make you uncomfortable. It should make you uncomfortable because of how it happened. It should make you uncomfortable because of where it happened, when it happened, the circumstances surrounding its happening, all of the above. And staying with the theme of this season, how that all intertwines. We have a really bad habit, really bad habit in this country when it comes to history, and we don't often enough understand. We understand history here. We understand history in very narrow slivers. So take a snapshot of today. Therefore, we don't consider what happened before that to create the snapshot we just took. We don't consider that, and that's a problem. So it's important for us for when we how black entrepreneurs change the world. We have to understand from where that was born. You see, because if you don't understand that the impact is very much diluted. It's very much diluted. I think many of you, and I'm speaking to everyone. So many of you don't know anything about this. I know that. It's a foreign concept to you. We're going to go into the details. We're going to go into the like I said, the how it happened, why it happened, and whatnot. I'm going to start off with just a history lesson, and we're going to funnel down. So by the time we're done with this show, you'll know where you'll know and you'll understand the climate, the climate in which Black businesses, Black entrepreneurs were existing. And we'll talk about what has changed. We'll talk about what hasn't changed. We'll talk about the similarities between then and now. Are there any? You know, for many, it's going to be, you're going to be shocked. So oftentimes, people deny that this even happened. You deny that this even happened. How could something like this happen? And well, it happened. It happened. I'm not going to go into any details about it right now. You have to tune in, and we're going to get kicked off 2:45 on the pre-show of the Savvee Show. So we'll be wherever you're watching this now. You will be able to watch it then at 2:45. So this is an IBGR.network show, the Savvy Show. So we will be doing our pre-show. So before the radio show goes live, you stay with me. You can continue to watch me as I do the show live, right? You can also listen on the radio at IBGR.network. If you go there at 3, so that's when the show kicks off at 3:00, then you'll be able to watch the show. You'll be able to listen to the show there. So you can put it on as background, listen to it while you work, or if you have the luxury of being able to watch, then you can do that too. Make some popcorn, and you'll learn something. And look, some of the stuff we're going to be talking about during this season, most of it is going to be celebratory. So we're going to talk about accomplishments. We're going to talk about wins. We're going to talk about, but we can't do that out of context. We can't do that out of context. We must remain in the context of the climate, period. The context of the climate. And it's very easy, like I said, to look at that snapshot and see the finished product and not understand what went into. So it just went into behind the scenes. I'm trying to tell you what the show is about without giving away what I'm going to talk about on the show. So we'll leave it at that. But there's a start. There's a starting point, and the starting point is going. It needs to be what was going on. When all of these folks were doing all of these great things that we're going to talk about later on in the season. So it's that simple. Again, 2:45. You can just come back here wherever you're watching. So shout out to Facebook. Shout out to YouTube. Twitter is in the building. Our Twitchers are in the house, and LinkedIn. So be sure you can check back live at 2:45 for the pre-show. Scrolling at the bottom. It happens to mention only Facebook. So that's another place you can go. So some of you are watching on Facebook, All Things David Wilson. You can do that as well. Where we talk about today, we're talking about the Black Wall Street Massacre, and this will give us the foundation. So when we talk about, I'll share this with you. It's one thing to understand that Madam C.J. Walker existed, that Madam C.J. Walker was successful, that Madam C.J. Walker, that's in Richmond, Virginia. However, what is also, it's easy to just say that, but if you understand how she was juxtaposed with everything else that was going on, and how this was all during the same time. The climate was it elevates the appreciation, in my opinion. It should anyway. So All right. Well, that's it. Let me sign off again. Come on back 2:45 right here, or you can tune into ibgr.network at 3 for the Savvee Show. I am David Wilson, the Business Savage. Looking forward to educating. Looking forward to giving you another piece of the puzzle so that we can best explore the Black history of business and how Black entrepreneurs change the world. We'll see you in about 1 hour. All right. Have a good day.